Welcome back to Crystal Clear on the Roundtable. I'm AwestruckVox, and guys, today I want to talk about the upcoming string of episodes in Steven Universe. We all know the show's coming back this summer, but what could we expect? Well, we actually have a decent idea. Some things we mentioned before, others not so much. Now, a few months ago, France was actually going to air 8 new episodes of Steven Universe. We didn't report on this because we weren't sure if these episodes were, going to air, they were gonna get pulled last minute, and of course, they got pulled last minute. But now that the dust is settled on that, let's actually look at those episode titles, or at least 4 of them in particular. The episodes I want to focus on is Now We're Only Falling Apart, What's Your Problem, The Question, and Maid of Honor. Now again, these came from Garnet and Rose France, so they are legit, and with everything that just happened, looking back at these episode titles, they make a lot more sense. So what's going to happen? Well, as we saw from the promo, Garnet is definitely going to split up once more back into Ruby and Sapphire. Sapphire, furious at Rose Quartz or Pink Diamond, lied to them for thousands of years. She's gone, she's out of here. And I think it's safe to say the gems are gonna embark on a mission to find her. Now, as I speculated previously on the channel, I feel as if Sapphire ran to the place where Garnet first met Rose and Pearl. I'm assuming finding Sapphire will be the framing device of Now We're Only Falling Apart, but the actual episode will be seeing some of the reactions to the revelation that Rose is Pink Diamond. Seeing not just Ruby and Sapphire's reactions, but Amethyst. More of Steven trying to rationalize and process his information. And who knows, maybe even Peridot will get the spotlight. Although I'm nervous because Peridot really hasn't been shown to be involved with the Pink Diamond plotline before, where at least Connie and Greg have. So I am almost expecting them to just leave Peridot at home, or that when they all go rushing out looking for Sapphire, Peridot conveniently is still in the bathroom or just isn't at the temple, so they don't take the time to bring her along. And of course, the title, Now We're Only Falling Apart, is a reference to the song Here Comes a Thought. Take a moment to ask yourself if this is how we fall apart. And while Here Comes a Thought was sung by Garnet, it was also sung by Steven and Connie. But really, I find the sentiment of falling apart applying to everyone. That this conflict can tear apart the crystal gems as we know it. As for What's Your Problem, I'm not too sure what this one could really be about unless it's an extension of finding Sapphire. Believe it or not, I pictured these 4 episodes being the breather episodes we usually get after a big plot revelation, but instead of diverging to towny episodes, we get, well, the crystal gems splitting up. Now, off the top of my head, I can't really recall this line being said before in the series, but just thinking about the core crystal gems, I can see either Amethyst or Ruby saying this. Although Amethyst in general is someone I would really love to see an entire episode around. How she's rationalizing with her mother figure being, well, Pink Diamond? Although when you really think about it, I guess either way that would have been her mother figure. And she emerged after the war. Having some spotlight on Amethyst and solely her would be fantastic. But just going off the episode title alone and the material we're given, I think this one is likely shrouded in the most mystery. But that takes us to The Question, which of course sounds like a sequel episode to The Answer. And Rose told Garnet to never ask questions. This is something we've seen carry on throughout the series. And while it was subtle, it was highlighted in the episode Know Your Fusion. In the beginning of the episode, Pearl asks, should her and Garnet see what Steven and Amethyst are up to? And Garnet says, I can't. She can't ask them what they're up to. But again, considering this could be a sequel episode to The Answer, I believe this will actually be another flashback episode, getting a more in-depth look at Garnet and Rose's relationship, a deeper look into the past, maybe even some Gem War flashbacks sprinkled in there so we can see how their relationship evolved from when Rose first found Garnet all the way up to Rose turning into Steven. And finally, Maid of Honor. Assuming a flashback will lead into some resolution, I think Maid of Honor could be the epilogue to all of this. And going off the keychains and the title, Maid of Honor, kind of a wedding, but also Made of Love, Stronger Than You, I feel it's a pretty safe bet this is the Ruby Sapphire wedding episode. And I could see this being the more lighthearted episode of the bunch. And I would love if it was in a format like Log Day or The Big Show, where it's kind of an anthology or compilation of scenes of everyone putting together the wedding, seeing Ruby and Sapphire's bachelorette parties, and top it all off with the actual wedding. This would be adorable. It'd be a nice change of pace from all this doom and gloom, and it could be the calm before the storm, as I believe the next few episodes will escalate things as we enter the season's endgame. But that's for tomorrow's topic. For now, what do you guys think? What do you want to see in this upcoming Garnet arc? I speculated this before, but I would like to see this Garnet arc accumulate in a fusion between Steven and Garnet. Hell, it happened with the Amethyst arc, and I don't think Pearl needs to fuse with Steven right now. I don't think Rainbow Quartz or Rainbow Diamond 2.0 needs to happen at the moment. If anything, I feel like this would be the worst time for them to fuse. The emotions are too high right now. They really gotta work on everything and solve everything out before they fuse. Pearl was the closest to Pink Diamond. Thus, I think narratively, she should be the last to fuse with Steven, but you know what, I'm getting off track. That in itself could be its own discussion video. And hey, probably will be. Anyways, drop your thoughts in the comments below or tune directly to me at AwestruckVox. We're at the Roundtable on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at Roundtable Vids. Right now, I want to feature some of your reactions from Stardust, so roll the clip.
Okay, so we know that Rose is Pink Diamond is Rose, yeah. But Steven has Pink Diamond's gem. So if Steven is Pink Diamond, you know, does that mean that the Earth belongs to Steven? Because if the Earth belonged to Steven, he could claim the Earth and just be like, go away, diamonds. I think that would be really cool. That'd be great.
Wow, this is not what I was expecting. And this just opens a can of worms. Like, this means she created a war against herself?
So I just now got this app and watched that episode, and I just thought, yellow can like change their physical form, blue can change their motion, white can change their gem. Hear me out, because Centipetal's gem on the line was kind of wavy. When Steven healed it, it was straight. If the Roundtable's watching this, add on that.
So Vox, you're always talking about how in Garnet's universe that there's so many subliminal hits that you shouldn't just, throw that episode away and like pass it off as, not canon or something. Well, if you watch in the first few beginning seconds of it, when the gem is in the bubble, it's in the shape of a diamond, and then after, in the next scene, it almost like it rotated, so that way it's like an outer gem, like a belly button.
Again, link to Stardust in the description below. Follow us at Roundtable Vids and be sure to tag us in your reaction. It's imperative that you do that so we can see it. We good? We good. If you want to help the Roundtable grow, support us on Patreon. Get access to exclusive perks that have your name featured at the end of the video like all these beautiful, wonderful people. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and if you're new here, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications, stay in the loop with all things Steven. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. AwestruckVox out.